Yo, it's your boy Dean.
Tim.
Duran.
And it's a new episode of Dean's Office. Thanks for locking in with us again. Yo. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We stuck at 82 for subscriber, man. If you haven't subscribed, do so we can get that number. We're trying to hit 100, road to 100. All right, this is our faith walk.
Yeah.
God told me we're going to get 100.
Okay.
I think we will. He didn't say when. He just said we will.
Yeah, it's 100, man.
So man, it's another night that we sacrificing. So, we do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We do it for the people.
Yeah, so we really appreciate that. Oh, man. So, I know we still coming off of that. The Dolphins won. If you have not seen that game, we going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we got the best receiver tandem in the whole NFL. I don't know if anybody noticed that. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle's unstoppable.
And I think the defense actually stuck up too.
Think
about it. We was down by 21. Literally down by 21. And we end up winning the game at the end. So they tightened up at the end.
Them boys had 31 points scored on them.
But the second half, third quarter, fourth quarter, they put on a show.
Yeah, but it's too many points.
Too many points.
Well, they won. That's all that matters.
And we got a powerhouse coming this Sunday. So
right quick before we go, I know we would change your boy DeSantis. How he shipped everybody to Delaware. Was it Delaware?
Nah, it was
Massachusetts.
Marcus Vineyard.
Martha's
Vineyard.
Yeah. And he went to get them from Texas to ship them all the way down there.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is he gonna get away with it to where he gonna get votes. I think that excited people.
But I really want to know. He said that he was trying to protect Florida's borders. So we have border control anywhere around Florida? Where? Aside from Coast Guards.
You know something? Not only that, we're water.
Yeah.
Right. So only people we're protecting our stuff from is people coming through the boat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've heard us turning back Haitians, keeping the Cubans. You know how I usually go on the news.
Yeah, they starting to.
Well, they supposed to turn back everybody.
They supposed to turn back everybody now.
Yeah,
I ain't never seen a Cuban.
Nah, they did that.
You know who did that? You know why they did that?
Trump.
Obama did it before he dropped the mic bomb. He said, "You know what?
No more wet foot, dry foot,"
and walked away. Okay. And when Trump came in, what did he do?
He upheld it.
Yeah, he was like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But who kept voting for him? The Cubans.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you're Cuban and listen to us, God forgive us. Let's go. We got a good episode. It might be a little emotional, but let's get into it. Yo.
World, you're needed in the Dean's office.
As we was talking, I know again another thing that was on the internet was big. What it was last week. It came out where they turned Ariel black from the Little Mermaid. Who the actress playing her or the singer? What's her name? Haley Bailey, right?
Haley Bailey.
Yeah.
That's the one from Chloe and Haley.
Yeah, that's the group. The Beyonce proteges.
Oh, okay.
They trying to, Beyonce trying to make them the next Beyonce.
I ain't never hear about them until until she made that video. That remember that busted video was going viral. Everybody was doing it on TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, the busted challenge.
The busted challenge. Mm-hmm. That was the first time I heard her. I don't even know what show they coming from.
Nah, they singing group. They not a show. It's a singing group.
I thought it was a show. Was it?
Nah, they was like, and you say that, but like. They was on BT Awards, certain awards, and you like you said, you don't even know their music like that for them to even put that. So that just let you know Beyonce came and brought them, say, hey, y'all starting from here, from this level, and work their way up. Okay. And she does a lot of sexual stuff as well. That's that one, right? That's the other one that does the sexual. Okay. I know.
So basically, they the Kardashians. They ain't really do nothing.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I don't think they Kardashians. But I think a lot of the young people. I think that a lot of the young people know who they are.
Oh, see the other one. Okay, so the other one go with 42 Doug, right?
No,
not Foot.
with Gunna.
Gunna. Okay, they all the same. The other one that be showing her body go with Gunna, or the one that's Ariel's Gunna. The one, okay, she's a little wild. This one here safe. This why she got the Disney movie. You know what I'm saying? She had, she stay in her lane because this is the type of.
Can she sing?
They all could sing.
I think both of them can sing.
Oh,
yeah, they can sing to a level. They can.
I don't know their music. I'm not gonna.
I don't.
About it.
Sounded real Kardashian to me.
No. But that's what I'm. See, the difference. You can't say Kardashians because Kardashians really don't have a talent other than they capitalize off the momentum they had. Whereas these girls sing, they did stuff. They kind of known for their talent. Granted, it might not be to the level of what you would think, but they still known for their talent compared to Kardashians, where they got a little fame and they talent was capitalizing from it.
Kim a little bit talented.
Okay. I would leave it at that.
Okay. so now, what the big issue was. Right.
Oh, it's still.
It is. You right. They still going on about it. Is the fact that the Little Mermaid, as we knew it, because they turned it into a real life. What it's called? Live action.
Like they did with the Lion King.
Yeah, live action.
What else they did it with?
Mermaid.
Tarzan. The Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now they doing it with this girl. This young lady.
When we went, the Little Mermaid, as we knew it growing up, was white, and clearly Haley is not. So now a lot of people are upset. A lot of people are upset that they changing the color.
White people.
Yeah. How do you feel about Disney changing the color?
They gotta understand who Disney is, right? Disney is a very liberal company, right? They should know that already. Like, it should be expected. But I kind of side with the white people on this, the white folks. You know why? Because I would feel some type of way if they recasted Black Panther and they put, like, I don't know, George Clooney or something as the Black Panther. Like, it would be an uproar. Like, it's representation is important, yes. But you need to, like, people who admire characters want to see the characters as they were when they admired them. You get what I mean? So
these are for the older people.
I think across the board though.
Yeah, like it no matter who. Like if you grew up Ninja Turtles, right?
They're green,
right? Let's say they're green. Let's say you go to the movies and they make them pink.
Nah, you know what? Not even if they. No, I'm gonna tell you if Ninja Turtles was not turtles and they were horses.
However you want to, however you want to phrase it.
You get what I'm saying? Like in your head, or what is it? What's another animal that got 4 limbs?
A lot.
No
monkeys.
Okay, so they made them there you go. So they made them the ninja monkeys, right?
Black people get up and say,
no, not okay. We can't say monkeys because they're racist. Whatever. You get what I'm saying? Something that's similar.
I got you what you're saying.
So if you make them that, right, they gon' I can promise you it's not gonna look the same. Even though you're just switching animals, you're still gonna look at it like
So should they have called it another name and make it another story? Like
how they should have casted somebody who is white. And made the person white with red hair just like the character was.
Yeah.
It clearly was that.
Yeah,
Disney trying to hide their racism that they had before. Don't make up for it now. You might as well.
Nah, but you know what?
Might as well keep it going.
I don't think. See, I don't think Disney was. I know I'm gonna get killed for this because all organizations within some facet has some racism, but I don't think Disney itself is racist. Other than what Disney do is they go based on what's popular, right? Because now. What's the big thing that everybody mad at Disney and these new age things? They're showing a lot of gay, they're
doing a lot of biracial couples now, black and white family. They're doing a lot of man and man couples and women and women couples now because they're trying to keep up with the trends.
Yeah, so like Disney, anything that was created back in the 70s, 80s was racist. And again, you know what I'm saying? We as black people accepted it because that's how it was, and that's how they looked at it too. So now that society changed.
Back in the day, Disney used to do the white people with the blackface. Have you ever seen those things from back in the days, the black and white ones?
You get what I'm saying? So they do. I think for Disney, they just do what
Drake did it.
Who?
Drake did it too.
Yeah,
with Drake black.
Yeah, a little bit.
So you get what I'm saying? I think this my just me. As far as I know, you supposed to go next, but I'm just jumping. I feel like when you have a character, right? I think when you make any alterations to that character, okay, I'm gonna give you a prime example. The new Superman. You notice the difference that I didn't like it because he was so built and buff, and you get what I'm saying? Like if you go look at the
Henry Cavill.
The latest, you go look at him. He's buff. He's built. Whereas the past, like Dean Cain and all of them, they was fit. Go look at the size. What? So but because the reason I'm gonna tell you why I say that, because if you look at Superman, and same thing with our understanding. What your understanding is, you associate muscle with strength, right? Mm-hmm. But Superman wasn't strong because he was muscular. He was strong because he was an alien from a different planet. What they did was, so the new director was like, man, if he's strong, he got to be bulk. What I'm just saying is the whole thing of you reminding me that he is an alien is that he looks normal. He doesn't look strong. He doesn't look intimidating. He just look, okay, we know he's Superman because he's from a different planet. Just like how everybody that come from Krypton, I don't know, this the old Superman. Remember when them 4 people came that back with the woman, the white man, they was dressed in them platinum leather.
All of them strong
down. All of them was strong and none of them was physically opposing. So now when you go in there, you look at it. Now you watching the Superman. You looking like, damn, you buffing him up to make him. You adding your own thing. That's not how the book. That's not how the what's the word? The comics and how we grew up doing. So same thing with now you change a Little Mermaid, right? Now she don't got red. I don't know. And did she got red?
She still got red.
Still got red. So you
dreads though.
You kept.
It's not dreads. It's flowing like the other one.
It's dreads.
Oh, I don't know.
So I don't know what she gonna do with that comb. And in the movie, the comb was something important.
No, the comb was just some of the like a Tinkerbell or what you gonna call it or something like that.
What?
That's what it was. If you watch the movie, all those trinkets that she has, no, for real, all those trinkets that she have, it came from above. So she don't know the name.
Oh,
of
a trinket, like
so she started making the stuff up of what she would have called it if she knew.
It came from land.
It came
and
from
fell
above.
to the bottom.
I know, but she still used it correctly in the movie. Right?
She didn't know what it was. Now they had their own underwater sea comb, whatever. But from my understanding, when she got the one from above, she didn't know what it was, so she just started making name of it up.
I just think it was a reach, man. I just think they had an opportunity. They could have cast someone. They could have kept that. They could have kept that white. I think it seemed like a narrative being pushed, like they trying to cater to us too much. Sometimes you know how some people try to be down too much. I feel like that was you're trying to be down too much.
They have done it. They have done it when they changed Dorothy, the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, but that was an adaptation of a movie, and the whole thing was twist. Like the whole thing
was black.
You know what I mean? Cultural. Yeah, it's like a cultural move. This ain't that. This is a.
But we don't know the rest.
Wizard of Oz, and what else was they turned black?
No, I'm saying we don't know if the whole people are changed.
They're not.
Annie.
How you know?
They changed Annie black too.
How you know?
Because they already said who Ursula is.
So that's one person.
Who's
I'm talking
Ursula?
about her family.
She white.
It's not Queen Latifah.
It's this white lady.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. Oh yeah, she's funny. She's funny.
I know she's. That's how I'm okay.
But she purple though.
I don't know. They didn't show her, but they just said she's casted as her.
So she has to be purple in order to keep it alone.
Yes. Why are we? That's what I'm saying. Like, why are we changing stuff? If you gonna give me it in real life, let me look. Cause now you telling me what I saw in real life. In cartoon, I can't even imagine in real life now because first of all, the person white.
Yeah, and they were showing reaction videos of little black girls like, oh, she's black. Oh my god.
In my mind, I'm saying how many little black girls really watch Little Mermaid?
None. They probably know what that was until their parents showed.
Until their parents showed it to them. Because you remember, Disney from time to time take their stuff and put it inside the box, and they
The
don't
vault.
show it, the vault, and they don't show it for a long time. The age they'll show those little kids jumping up and down. Oh my gosh, them kids don't know. What do they do?
Nah, I'm gonna challenge you on that. Everybody went to it's Disney World. They do.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, they're gonna be confused as heck when they go to Disney World. What they gonna do with that character? They gotta recast the lady at Disney
no,
World.
they can have both.
They gonna
They have to have both.
So what that see now that would have made sense if she was from the other side of the track.
But no, that's what I'm saying.
She from the Atlantic Ocean.
You know what I'm saying? Like they can do that.
She from the A.
She from the Pacific or from the Atlantic or even the Caribbean Sea.
The Caribbean. That's a good
So
one.
if she was from the Caribbean Sea, we can understand why she got a little color in her,
Nice.
right? Because of that. So that's what I'm saying. So just like they did with other movies, they could have made a twist and call her something else. And the Little Mermaid from the South or Little Mermaid from the
Nah,
Oh, boy,
it's
no,
two
no.
race. It's two race. It's two races. That if
we say the
if
Caribbean
they came out, if they came out and said mermaid from the South, man, would have looked at this crazy or the Caribbean. Because I'm gonna tell you two things would have happened. If they would have said the Caribbean mermaid, they would have been like, why she don't got an accent?
She would probably what I'm saying.
Even if she put on an accent, they gonna be like, why you didn't go get a real Caribbean?
No, listen to what I'm saying is that's the route Disney should have did. Just like they did with the Oz. Now it's where the Wizard of Oz turned to what? The Oz. Right?
The Wiz.
Or the Wiz, I'm sorry, the Wiz. Same thing with Andy. They could have did it and still kept it along the line.
That was black people. That wasn't the main studio putting out a movie. That was black directors or whoever taking it and saying, I want to make a black movie. That's not what this is. This is
Disney trying to do it.
This is
over again.
Disney trying to take advantage of our ticket sales. They see what we do with Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? We made Black Panther $1 billion movie, and it wasn't even that great. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Black Panther was not the best Marvel movie.
Nah, it's not the best Marvel movie.
That's what I'm saying.
It was not.
But it
was the highest selling.
No. But I'm gonna tell you why. See, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's a name for it. I don't know the name for it. But whenever they have an introduction movie to that character,
It's called. What is it called?
Always
Oh, my
slow.
goodness, what is it
It's
called?
always slow.
The backstory, how to bring the story in.
The
So-
origin story.
The origin story.
yeah.
So now you got an origin story. That's the only issue I have with Black Panther. That when it came out, 5-10 years ago? How long ago Black Panther came out?
In 2018.
So that's what I'm saying. Like everything else, it is consistent with Black Panther because when Chadwick he died
2020.
2020. So like they could have made another movie before he passed.
They was trying. But just that he was in game.
sick.
In game happened.
Yeah, they had to finish the story.
Yeah, they had to finish the
They had
story.
to finish the storyline with the what was it called?
And that's another
The
thing.
Civil War,
and that's
Civil thing?
and that's another thing. We gonna see about this Black Panther thing what they doing. But I
The
hope.
second one.
Yeah, but I hope
yeah, come out in October, right?
in November. I hope they're not trying to cast this girl as Black Panther.
His sister.
Yeah,
Why not?
because Black.
A woman can't be a Black Panther, right?
Right.
A
Why
woman
you
don't
gonna
have
take-
rights to lead, right? A woman no way can be.
No. Think
Why? I think that what happened in the comics. Have you read the comics?
It happened in the comments before, but listen to this. Why is it that Black Panther is the only superhero who needs help from all these other things? Like he has to have a king's guard that's full of women. His mom is the one that's leading him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like Thor who's by himself. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Captain America who by himself. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Iron Man who.
But the same thing.
What you call it? Get help? They gonna
Batman
get
get
help.
help from everybody.
What you call it? Get
And
help
he-
too. Thor. His mama before the mama died, she used to come in and counsel him.
But that's what I'm saying. Black Panther
Boy,
because of
black
the suit
people,
and everything.
racist.
I'm saying Black Panther.
I ain't saying it's racist. I'm saying it's a specific agenda that's happening, and you can tell that it's happening. Like I don't know if y'all been watching the movies lately, and granted, I think I do believe in inclusion, and I don't have anything
Here we
wrong
go again.
with the LGBT community. But you see in there, like what was the last movie I saw? Did y'all see Buzz Lightyear?
I've seen it.
The new
No,
one.
it's called Lightyear.
Lightyear, your son. You notice the lady was gay. They never refer to it.
Oh, because she had another wife.
Yeah, she had a wife,
The
but
one that passed away.
yeah, the one that. I'm sorry if you didn't see the movie.
Nah, I didn't.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
I
you
ain't got no kid. I don't need to go sit through that torture.
but you,
I mean, I ain't got no young kid, rather.
but you see a lot of that now because she was like, "Oh, who did you meet?" Because she was like, "Oh, I'm married now." He's like, "Oh, what's her name?" Like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it was a
It
girl.
was acceptable. It was, and I think that's what, like you're saying, Disney's trying to
And Pixar, yeah.
Disney, Pixar, all of them trying to go where the money at, right? We're going through this social justice theme now. We're going through this other stuff. Because if they really want, I honestly believe, you really wanted to make this area black, you had over 30 years to come up and do this stuff, right? Because even when we try to do, if you look at the Lion King, hey, I made Lion King 0.5 or whatever it is, they made some adjustment to it because they wanted to make some changes to it according to what they did. They could have did that to Ariel. That's the other story. What did they have like Ariel 2? They had Little Mermaid 2, I think.
Yeah,
They did?
Yeah, she had Melanie, her daughter.
So yeah, so they had chances, right? Because they had Little Mermaid 2, I think. Like I said, I'm not really too big on these stuff. But
I heard somebody say that every time they meet somebody named Ariel, they black, so they say it should be okay.
but you know they also say as well. Like if we want to continue going that route, they were like, oh, when we was being slave and transported, they used to throw a lot of black people in the water. Mm-hmm. So eventually, one of us had to become a mermaid.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Mermaid because of that. We actually think about the slavery days. See, I think we as black people okay with that. But if they was coming to try to change one of our cultural movie,
Oh, ain't gonna happen.
I think they would have been like, oh, why we have to change everything to the white people, blah, 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 conform and all this other stuff.
The reason why I can agree with them on that, we can change. It's okay for us to change white characters and white views compared to white being able to change black because it's so minimum of that. So meaning the majority of superheroes are white. Even when think about it, when they come from another planet, they're still white. You get what I'm saying? So I think for us, even if you look at Black Panther, right? And again, I know there's other superheroes down in the jug that might be black, like Black Lightning and other stuff that come on.
From UPN?
No, but that's a comic
Not
hero.
UPN. What's his name?
Yeah, that's UPN, but that's a comic hero too. They got,
This,
look, like even
the station I
like,
call UPN.
it used to be called UP33.
CW.
CW. No, it's whatever.
Yeah, it used
Before
to be UPN.
like think about it. I don't know who
Black Lightning.
I don't know who the true character is. Somebody got to find out about Black Adam. Who's playing Black Adam now?
That's
The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock not really black.
Yeah, he not really black.
That's what I'm saying. So how is he called Black Adam?
Oh, because they ain't referring to his skin black. In the comics, he looked like The Rock. He was
do?
like that, yeah. He got
You seen it? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I think it has more. The Black Adam is being called more about the chemistry that we don't know about.
Oh, the
compared
Adam,
to his
the Adam or whatever it is.
Yeah, compared to his
I
skin
didn't know
color.
that.
Yeah, it's not.
He learned-
No,
learn
but
something every
but
day.
even what's the dude? Remember he was bulletproof. He wore the little hood. It was on came on CW too. Not Black Lightning. He
that
came
was
on-
Luke Cage.
Luke
Luke
Cage,
Cage.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you had some, but like Black Panther is the echelon type superhero.
And, what's the black thing?
Who?
Buddy played it. Michael J. White played it. Spawn.
Oh, but you know what? Do y'all know Blade is a superhero too?
Yeah. We know.
So we have it. You know, like right now, if they remake Blade, we dead. If they do any white
Yeah.
person as Blade, as not as Blade, white,
Yeah, no, I'm saying that, but they're already making a new Blade's coming out.
yeah, but he's gonna be black.
The
Though.
dude from Moonshine is gonna be Blade.
Yeah, I got you.
Moonshine.
The
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
I don't know his name. Okay.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Like, if you change Blade, you change one of them, you make Blade black. You make, white. It's gonna be impact because it's so minimum. We don't have enough representation of that. You get what I'm saying? So it is a bigger difference. But I still think I would prefer for them to create a new black superhero
Then
rather
change it
than
white.
take one from a white and
flip
change
it.
him black. Because it's like I don't know. I know what you is. It's like you know what I know. Again, I'm just this me. My opinion. You know what it's like when they turn Jesus black, right? When you see the pictures, Hold on, listen to me.
I'm trying to listen to you.
I'm trying to, but Jesus is
Jesus
a lot darker than what these people portray.
Listen. Hear what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, and I don't mean Jesus to me is black or white or whatever color. What I'm just saying when that flip, you change it. Jesus is he had hair wool. He technically was black in real life. He was black, right? The white people took it and presented it to us as a white man, right? Now, when you go watch Good Time, when they used to hang the black Jesus on the thing, it wasn't
Ned the Wino.
Come to find out, wasn't that? But what it was, it didn't become Jesus anymore. If that makes any sense, you didn't look at it as, oh, that's Jesus that came and saved us, and he's blah blah blah. You look at it as, oh, he's black. Oh, that's me. I see. You get what I'm saying? It took something away because now. Because you changed him from what we originally saw him as, not saying that even if it's fake or not. So meaning, if they'd have gave us Ariel black first, although she was white in the books, I think it'd be more acceptable. When you change something now because of the skin color, we already know skin color is sensitive. When you talk about skin color, it changes the whole dynamics of how you see the person or what they doing. It takes away from what they really is because you're so focused on the skin color. And I'm saying Black Jesus took away from Jesus himself and what he represent because they changed it. Not even though they changed it to the right color, the fact that you changed color when you was already given something, now it took away from the Jesus.
No, I agree with you, but I just don't like the example.
No, but I'm gonna go back to that again, right? Because remember the episode that's what we talked about. JJ painting him in Florida. His mom was like, "Nah, that's not what it is," and who had to point it out to her? That's how he's described. Michael, right? Michael said, so that's what I'm saying. That gave us the opportunity to go and read and understand exactly that. You know who gave us this information? Was the white man. Because why? Think about it. The white man used to use the Bible to suppress us. So let them know this God that you're serving or I'm telling you about, because they're not going to tell you the whole story about it. They only showing you that part of that person that you worship is truly a white man. So if that person you choose to worship as a white man, I'm a white man, you got to choose to follow me as well. So that's why they use that mentality to suppress us, because they said the only way we can get you to follow us is to let you know that this person that we're talking about is a white man.
Completely agree, and that's why I said I don't like the example you use. I get what you're saying though.
The reason why that's the reason why I use the example because both sides, black, white, whatever, see Jesus as that. But then once you bring him down, it made him human when you said, okay, now his skin color. When you started arguing about his skin color, right? I think that took away from
he was human.
I understand, but you're right. But you get what I'm saying. The power, it takes away the elevating power from him now, because now you arguing.
I think to me it made
that's him, like if Jesus was a politician, if he was a Democrat or Republican, it will take away from his grace and his mercy and all that good stuff that comes with him.
I don't think so.
Yes, I think you trying to tell me.
I think for us,
if Jesus was, hold on, right question. If Jesus was a Republican, you listening to his word?
I don't think he'd come down with a big either one.
I ain't asked you that.
That's what I'm saying. No, for me, it's like
I'm asking you.
No,
if he was Republican,
but he was of a political affiliation. He was. I know it's a denomination and it's Jewish people, whatever. But he was Hebrew, so he followed Hebrew practices. So he already came from. Because remember, he preached.
And what happened to him?
I know. I understand why he got crucified, but I'm saying he already came from a sort of because I'm pretty sure the Hebrew had their beliefs and political justifications, whatnot already. So he already came from a segment already. The power of him was the fact that he was able to preach to people that was even different from him.
Because his message was for everybody.
Yeah.
And being a Republican or a Democrat, we're preaching to whatever we want that produce.
That's political. That's politics.
That's what's in politics.
Self-interest.
For him, he did it for everybody. I didn't exclude anybody because I want this for everybody. So that's the part what I'm saying. I couldn't see him as either one or this part. But what I'm getting back to is I know why African Americans or black people are upset, because think about even when it comes to Bible.
Black people? No, you mean the white people?
No,
black people.
What I'm saying, like,
he
why
upset that black people upset that white people
are upset about it. Because think about when you come from the Bible, every story that been written of 10 Commandments, Jesus crucifixion, all this other stuff. Everybody's depicted as a white person back then.
How do you know that?
All the movies.
Yeah, you remember?
You don't remember what movie that you have?
Every Easter.
No,
all
the movies that come out from the Bible talks about the Bible from back then. Charlton Heston, all the what color are the people?
White.
White.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is now they're saying, hey, if you can change all of this stuff to make yourself to accommodate your interests, why can't we do the same? Why can't Ariel be presented as what's now? Because that was lacking way back then. Think about it.
Because that was 1950, whatever that movie came out.
But that's what I'm saying. So according to those time, it was okay. You couldn't put black people in there because they didn't have the opportunity to do it. So I'm not going to go out there and do the real research, because if I did that, I wouldn't appeal to my white audience. Now I have a black audience, right? And if I want to keep on appealing to them, what I'm going to do? Change the character. Do I say it's right? I always see Ariel as a white girl, right? Dreaming about getting up in the land and all this other stuff. But we can't take that away and say, hey, Disney, it's not right for you to do it.
To me, I think things like that, like Tavares said, should happen naturally. Create a character. But if you want to remake something that's already there, and people might have gotten an Ariel tattoo. Somebody might have been in love with it. Like, I don't know how far people's infatuation with Ariel is. You know what I mean? Like, that's like us in football.
Yeah.
If they make this is a movie about the Miami Dolphins, and they call Dan Marino Stan Rodriguez, we're gonna have an issue. You know what I'm saying? Or if they make Dan Marino a different color,
or if they say we're not the Miami Dolphins, we're the Miami something else.
Yeah, like we're gonna have an issue. Like, people cling to things that they think are representing them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think I get it. We do need diversity that needs to come into play, but it's ways you can go about it, and there's ways that you can do it. And I just don't. And I think we need to look ourselves in the mirror. Like, what if this was one of ours? And I get what you're saying, because we have so little, it's more impactful. White people, like Hollywood, are so whitewashed that if we change a character here and there, it won't make big of a difference. But yeah,
I'm guaranteed that when the Wiz came out, they had some backbiting about it.
I don't think so, because they knew what it was.
No, they probably did, because they're saying
they ain't had no internet back then. Did they? When did it come out?
Yeah, that is true. They had it.
When did it come out? I mean, because you got
that movie came out in the 70s.
No,
70s, 80s or something.
That
like
what it was?
Yeah,
The
Wiz.
So look,
because everybody looked young.
So look, you think about it. They didn't have that. Now you have a voice. Mostly everybody got a voice. Back then, they sold you on how to receive it. You get what I'm saying? Even the white people back then, because they knew the money was coming, they sold you like, hey, y'all supposed to like this. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like the difference now that everyone have an opinion, a voice, and can be heard. If enough people talk about one thing, it start trending on Twitter. So then that brings that to your attention, even though you wasn't paying attention. It still brings you to your attention because a lot of people talking about it, let you know what's going on. I feel like I agree with both sides. I agree with black people celebrating her. I'm happy she got the role. I think we should be allowed to. We should represent it, in all areas of entertainment. And as well, I understand, you have white people, that's what they grew up on, that you don't know what, their infatuation with them, how much, what it means to them, to seeing it change. I see both sides. Just my opinion myself, I felt like we should have created another character. So now that's going to live on. Because now when you hit Ariel, and this movie might come out, what's the chances of she being remembered? Because we already know what it is. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Is Sebastian still gonna have a
Jamaican accent?
Whatever accent that was.
I was in Jamaican?
It was something.
It was something. It was
what the things that was Jamaican. Okay. Or Caribbean.
You get what I'm saying? So do
you think they're gonna turn that black character white? I wonder how they're gonna make Ursula look. It's crazy. How the daddy gonna look? Because the daddy gotta be black. Yeah. The daddy was a big character.
Yeah, he can't be.
That's King Titan. King Titan.
So now I'm gonna have a problem with that dude white, bro. You know what though? They just gonna say she mixed.
Yeah.
The mama,
the mama black and the daddy, the dad slept with like they do.
That's
like
crazy. The daddy.
No,
so the whole family. Then she have sisters.
Aquaman what?
No, they didn't have Aquaman wasn't born. Yeah, Aquaman.
Aquaman, you saying Aquaman and Ariel sisters?
No,
And brothers?
No, Aquaman. Daddy was. No, that's not how it was. Wasn't it?
Aquaman don't have nothing to do with Ariel, bro.
No, I'm just
They
saying.
they stayed a different part of the
Think
sea.
about Poseidon. He's the god of the sea, and then King Triton is supposed to be the person.
No, I'm
that's
saying like Aquaman parents. Both of them are from the water. No,
No, one is
That's
from
what I'm
land
saying.
and one's. Oh, so
that's what they probably can do with Ariel saying.
oh,
that
he slid up to Earth and knocked down one of the
knocked
Earthlies
down a
and
black person. I don't know. Maybe they can do that.
Oh,
while she was a slave.
Watch you go to sleep.
oh, what do they make her like an outcast, like a Cinderella type, like because you black, you got dreads, and you're
Yeah.
not like white like all of us.
See, you know, and going back to what Tavares said, there's just so many ways that we need to create our own stuff, right? If we create our own stuff, I believe it can bring a lot more attention. Just like why Black Panther was so successful, because it was our own superhero, our own city, our own powerfulness, right? Being Ariel, all I'm saying is, that's a knockoff. That's a cheap way of doing it, putting somebody in there. Now, if they had a storyline, like
Introducing her, yeah.
we know Ariel had a black friend. Oh, let's do a story about Ariel black friend.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And Ariel's still in there, but it's more focused on the black side and doing what I'm saying. That would have been a lot more powerful. That's what I believe. And I just think that for me, just to, real quick to close out, is that we can't get upset with the black people getting excited and everything, because once again, there's not a lot of representation of us in movies and characters. So we are happy when they change things. However, we have been around long enough and we're smart enough to know that we can create our own things, but we don't have to reinvent white people's stuff to show that black people interest.
Yeah, they try to tell us Cleopatra was white.
Yeah,
They try to tell us everybody, all these people was white. All the movies, all the
Every-
Egyptian
listen,
movies.
That part of it I understand. They initially the issue is I have with that, and I seen that on TikTok when they were saying all these stories. If you're giving me a story out the book, and then you made a white person play the part, I get you being mad, but it ain't the same thing. You actually gave me a visual of the person of them being white, and now you changed them to black. That's different than we reading a book and then we choose to hire a white actor to play a black. You get what I'm saying? It's different. Although it's wrong, it's still too different. You can't compare it. That's like states and different laws. It's similar, but it's a different state with different laws.
And everybody, if y'all watch House of Dragons, everybody was mad at Lord Corlys because he's black.
Yeah, the dude, the boat.
He the one with the most powerful house in the movie in the show.
Yeah, he's black.
He black, and everybody was tripping. I mean, his whole family black, like black.
But that's what I'm saying. We're still, if everybody keeps thinking about it, we're still living in a racist time where they're not happy for us to get our own thing. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If we are black people, truly want us to not separate but rise above and give great content out there, let's create our own. We don't have to bite off of Disney stuff and say, you know what, I'm gonna change this person black. I'm gonna change that part of the
world. We gotta be careful because then it might be like a Tyler Perry movie. But
Disney can still make it, but just make it black. Is
just like Princess.
Oh, like Soul. Soul is a wonderful movie.
No, listen, Soul was great, and it was concentrated mainly on black people, right? When you looked at Princess Tiana, even though half of the movie,
you don't like Soul,
even though half of the time
Soul throughout the half of the movie, you couldn't even tell the man was black unless you saw the beginning of the movie.
So once again, but that's the point.
You like the part when it was in the barber shop? That was cool.
Yeah,
but that's the only part.
But that once again, that showed that we was creative. Even when Disney came up with Princess Tiana, when she first came out, I mean, I know 70 to 60% of the movie she was a frog, but everything was based in New Orleans. What's the population of New Orleans, right? So even when the people was talking and seeing the different characters, even the animals, even though they was green or whatever, you still could visualize yourself with these were people of color. And we could have created that. So that's all I'm saying is Disney, I understand you're trying to pander to the black people, but if you really want to pander to us and make what we need to do, give us be able to create something own that's original, where we don't have to bite off of something that you did over 30 years ago. Yep.
like Kayla said, let us stay human the whole.
Let us see our blackness the whole time.
The whole movie. So that being said, I know again we're not telling anyone that they're wrong. I do suggest that we support it. Everybody watch. Support that because we do have that representation in there. Don't listen to what somebody else telling you. If you don't agree with watching it, don't watch. If you do, you do. We just felt like this was a good discussion because when race is involved, oftentimes it changes how you look at you perceive things. So now that we're discussing race, are you really gonna pay attention to the movie? Are you gonna understand what they're doing, understand the acting, understand the storyline, all that, because now that you're upset with you're seeing the color, and we just felt like that was a good discussion because oftentimes in society, when we the way we interact with people is based on their color. No matter what they can be a doctor, lawyer, whatever, but when we see a color, it kind of limits how we interact with them just based on their color. And I think this movie would have did something in that same, so we just wanted to talk about it and highlight that.
It's always been funny. Let them people have changed Martin to white people or in living color. Or just go down the list, the Cosby Show. Just think about it. You saw the uproar black people would have. Yeah. Right? So
can't take our treasures, and I'm pretty sure Ariel is the white people treasure. So we don't want to do that. I mean, I understand. So again, what you say, a comment, put in a comment, subscribe, like all that good thing.
Man.
Join the discussion so we can hear how you feel. Let us know if we wrong, we right. We appreciate that. So again, thank you. This your boy Dean.
Tim.
Teran.
This is another episode of Dean's Office. Yo.
Peace up, A down.